Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm showing how to make a fall porch sign. It was so fun to incorporate beautiful fall colors into this project. I'm so excited because I am using the new Cricut Maker 3 machine today, and I also want to give a big thank you to Michaels for sponsoring this video. Here's a quick list of supplies you will need for this project. Michaels has not only cutting machines, but all the cutting materials, bases, and craft accessories needed to complete your projects. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, and I would love it if you subscribed if you are new to my channel, and let's get into the video. First, I'm going to start off by making my wood board. I bought 4 craft plywood squares from Michaels, and I'm using Gorilla Glue to attach these together. I wet the surface with a paper towel first, then run my Gorilla Glue along the edge of the wood, then attach it to the other wood square. I followed the same process for all of the wood squares. I also picked up 2 balsa wood strips from Michaels to add some reinforcement on the back. I glue those on with Gorilla Glue as well. The glue takes about an hour to dry, and I added some clamps to hold it in place while it dried. I'm using One Decor paint from Michaels. This is a paint and sealer in one, and a roller to paint the board. I paint the board white, then let it dry and go in with a second coat of paint. Now I'm in Cricut Design Space, and I'm going to figure out what I want to do for my vinyl pieces. First, what I'm going to do is go to my shapes and grab a square. I'm going to make this the size of my board, which will help me figure out what sizing I want to do for my letters. My wood board is 12 inches for the width, and I'm going to select unlock here, and I'm going to make it 48 inches for the length. I'm just going to zoom out all the way so you can see it easier, and I'm going to change this color to white. I'm going to add Hello Fall onto the board. So first I'm going to do the hello part. I'm just going to select on text, and I'm going to go up to my fonts and search for the font that I'm using. I'll be using Autumn and November, so I'll just select that and start typing in hello. I downloaded this font from dafont.com, and I'll just make this a little bit bigger to fit inside of my wood board. Now I'm going to spell fall going down, so I'm going to go back to my text, and I'm going to be using the font Times New Roman. First, I'm just going to start with the F, and I'm going to bring it over here and make it bigger. I'm just going to start with that, and then I'm going to type in the rest of the letters. I want to make all of my letters the same size, so I like how this F is here, so I'm going to select on that, and up here where you can see it says font size, I am going to make this an even 364. Then I'm going to go down to my A, and I'm going to make that 364, and I'll do the same for both of the L's. Now I'm going to change all of my colors. I'm going to keep Hello black. I'm just going to change each letter into a fall color, and I'll be matching my vinyl colors up with that. So the first one, I'm going to change it to yellow. Then I'll do orange. For the L, I'll do maroon. And for the last L, I'm just going to make a repeat and do yellow again. I love how this will add bright fall colors into the project. I'm also thinking about putting some twine in between the hello and fall, so I might just move this up just a little bit to see if that will fit. I ended up changing the font size to 360 for all the letters just because I think it'll fit just a little better on the board. I have Maker 3 selected at the top, and I'm ready to click Make It. With the Maker 3, you have the option to use without a mat, on a mat, or you can select a little bit of both if you're switching up what vinyl you're using. I'm going to be using all Cricut Smart Materials, which is the vinyl that you are able to use without a mat. So I'm just going to select that, then select Done. It'll separate each color onto a different mat. What's really cool about the Cricut Maker 3 or the Cricut Explorer Air 3 is that you can cut up to 12 feet long, which is really awesome. So if I was doing all of these the same color, I can do it all in one go. Now I'll select continue. I'm using Smart Vinyl and it's permanent vinyl, so I'm just going to select that option for my setting type. Here is the new Cricut Maker 3 machine that I just purchased. I am so excited to be using it for the first time in this video. This is Cricut's newest machine and you can purchase it at Michael's. Here's the permanent smart vinyl colors I'll be using. Michael's has a huge variety of colors in stores and also online. You can also purchase the Cricut roll holder with the Cricut Maker 3 and Explorer Air 3. This can hold up to 75 feet of rolled smart vinyl when it's cutting, and I really love this new feature. I place the smart vinyl inside the roll holder and feed it through the slot. Next, I press the blinking arrow to pull the vinyl into the machine. The Cricut will cut out the design. This new Cricut machine also cuts up to 2 times faster than the previous machine, and the first time it cut it out, I was actually amazed by how fast it cuts. Once it's done, do not press the arrow to unload it just yet if you want to use the roll holder to cut away the vinyl roll. The Cricut roller has a built-in trimmer, so just slide that over and easily cut away at the vinyl. Next, I unload the vinyl by pressing the blinking arrow. I follow the same process for the other vinyl colors. After all the vinyl is cut out, I weed out the excess vinyl. Next, I remove the clear piece of transfer tape and place it over my design. Then I use my Cricut scraper tool on the front and the back. You'll want to press the scraper down really well on the back to help the vinyl pick up onto the transfer tape. Then I place the vinyl on top of the wooden board. The vinyl still has the backing on it, so I can measure where to place it and get it all lined up. This clear ruler works so well for measuring. I love that it's clear so you can easily see everything that you're lining up. After I have it placed where I want it, I grab Scotch Blue tape and place it on top of the vinyl in the center. I'm using the hinge method to apply my vinyl, and this is a game changer for signs. It allows you to make sure you have your vinyl lined up exactly where you want it before you stick it down. Once my tape is down, I can measure again to make sure it's still in the correct place. Next, I pull my transfer paper up. Make sure all of the vinyl sticks onto the transfer paper. Then I grab scissors and cut the back of the vinyl away. Now I can just set the vinyl back down onto the board. Then I just scrape it down really well. Then I take my other side and remove the backing and blue tape, then press the vinyl down onto the board. I scrape the whole thing down, then remove the transfer paper. I decided to start on the bottom of the board with the last letter L and had it 1/2 inch from the bottom. You can see after I added the blue tape, I noticed it wasn't completely lined up, so I was able to adjust it. Now I follow the exact same process with the hinge method. Now I'm ready to line up the next letter. I space this out 1/2 inch in between also, and I will follow all of the same steps. Now that I have all of my vinyl down, I add jute string in between the hello and fall. I wrap the string around the board, then tie a bow in the center. Here's how it turned out, and once again, you can buy all the supplies that you need at your Michael's store, and I will have links for everything from this project in my description box.